Hello, chat. Have a good time in the VOD, Spy Hunter. Ba, 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 ba. Howdy. Doom is a 2? Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, did I get here just in time? I got in literally just in time.
I just want to let you know that I love and appreciate you. That's all.
Ah.
I have you.
This is about time. I love you.
Okay.
About time.
I'll be fine.
Take care of yourself, idiot.
Gang.
No.
I didn't drink water.
I was telling him to.
Oh, we're almost
But
full.
also, you can please take care
She's
of
just still sick, I think.
No.
Yeah. Momo
yourself.
said that she was feeling well. I had to
Thanks for
sneeze,
trying,
and then I had to T-pose, and then I don't have to
I
sneeze
gotta keep
anymore.
my title as human disaster.
If you T-pose long enough, you don't have to
Hello,
sneeze.
darlings. We don't have much to announce today. I don't think anything at all, to be honest. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today. That's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it, right, Hal? Do we have anything else? Anything really relevant at all? No? Okay, yeah, we're good. Have fun. Ari and Kaz stay for like a second. I don't know where Kaz went, but oh yeah, anyway, he went to go and get his shit. But oh fuck, I'm lagging. I'm dying.
Do that thing.
Do back up
The thing you
things.
DM'd me about.
I love you.
It can be,
Bye.
it can be a little bit earlier because then if
It's fine.
for whatever reason something
Good dog.
I'm fine.
unexpected happens.
Right.
Why Stark sad face? Who did it?
Go.
I'll kill him.
My sad face? Hold
Yeah,
on.
your sad face.
Did he say anything?
I shuffled through some things last night, so.
Oh. You have a range of emotions?
Pagaroo. I have a range of mute emotions that look slightly different.
You have a range of mute
Great,
emotions and
good.
then like one very like distinct one.
Yeah, it's the fuck you Carver.
Yeah. The fuck you Carver face is very distinct. Very
Where'd you
clear,
go?
not
There you
muted.
are. There we go. Hello.
Buggers.
Me.
Ah, my headache suddenly appeared. Oh no.
No. No.
You weren't here like literally a second ago. Why did you just like
I had that happen the other day.
It's like
I just got attacked in the face by
it's
it.
literally just like somebody like came up behind me real quick, just like with an ice pick.
Yeah.
Ah!
I mean, it's cluster headaches for you. Fucking annoying. That's what it is.
Do you have cluster headaches too?
Yeah, I do. I do. They're awful. I hate them.
Yeah, I've named
They're
mine
random
Timothy.
and annoying. No,
Named him Timothy.
mine's John.
John.
Just so I can go, John.
John. I do. I have some on my desk. I can grab some. Let me take my headache medication before we start.
Yes, it's a good idea. And if it gets to you, rest.
Excedrin. Well, because it,
Rest
like,
or I will be angry.
if it already feels like it's stabbing me with an ice pick, probably not gonna be a poggers day for my headaches.
Who knows? Maybe all the great things that are definitely going on will
Oh, yeah?
make it better.
Maybe all of the things that people are gonna have to tell Flora that are happening, that Flora's gonna be like,
Yeah.
all that stuff I've missed. I'm concerned. Timothy, cluster headache the third.
Goodness, oh.
One asshole. Timmy, no. Do you ever tell your headaches you know nothing? John Headache?
No, but I should.
You should.
It's a great idea. It's a wonderful, wonderful idea.
It's a pretty poggers idea, I was saying. Oh,
I'm pretty pog
that spin.
A little twist and shout.
Yeah! Oh, that'd be cute. Rockadilly Stark and Flora.
Ah,
That'd be real cute.
we're starting a new genre.
Yeah.
Mm. Good multi-face. Mm. Mm. No. Filling up for class this morning? First few days have been a little exhausting. I know.
Just homework.
Loads of homework. And that report Marcus gave us.
Was no too bad.
Writing 2,000 words on metal was easy. It's the other writing we have to do every day that's difficult. We found a thing of an illusionary darkness soldier yesterday.
Huh?
Finn had a lesson. It was a very rough lesson. So I think Lila's still quite down after yesterday.
We talk?
Talked a bit with her yesterday, so I'm not sure how she's doing this morning, but at the very least, we'll need to make sure she's feeling a little better, hopefully. But if not, we'll just be there for her. Everyone else seems to be doing pretty alright. She was out and about and feeling better after a break. So that's good.
Feel less dry. Little. Still cold.
Man, don't push yourself if it gets to be too freezing.
Is no even snow?
Still, I worry.
You worry? No.
No.
No. Never.
Turns out never to an always, and will be a bit more on point to how I've been,
No, I never figured out what caused it. My things never tilted.
Lisa.
I have no idea why it did that.
How
I
are
think it
you
was just a weird
proofreading?
error. Proofread? Grammar
Yes.
is good.
I need to have someone look over the excerpts of my book that I'm finishing up.
Ah,
I think I'm about halfway there or so, and I definitely want you to make sure the stuff I have about your kin are correct.
would like help.
I'll let you see it this evening so you can look through and see what is wrong or right and make corrections.
Eee.
Probably have to ask the same about Favina,
Ah,
since I wrote on her kin as well. Make sure she knows what they do and don't want to be known. I want to make sure I'm not providing any secrets they want hidden.
ee.
Mhm.
I just wanted water.
Okay. Establishment in the morning. Where's my
Thank you for
coffee?
coming to Moonbucks. Is there anything else
What?
I can do help you with?
What kind of fucking name?
No. Thank you.
Enjoy
My
your
friend
day,
Jamie here would
sir.
like tea.
I'm going to go
Tea?
and do some
No problem. The tea
Leon
was
does have a
supposed to
day,
be
apparently.
pickup.
later.
What's up?
Morning, Annie.
Okay.
Why?
Well,
I
because
literally
you can
can
carry
see
a coffee cup
teacups.
around.
I
You
can
can't carry a
literally
teacup
see
around.
teacups.
This is better. Teacups break. Coffee cups do not.
Huh?
Just to aid you on your
Okay.
journey.
Sure. Isn't this like bad for the environment though? The more like, unless these are
It's
like paper.
recyclable.
But-
Just
okay.
dump it in the water and it will solve. Thank you for coming to Moonbucks.
No.
Enjoy your day.
If you dump that shit in the water,
Really,
I
really
will
big.
personally find you.
How do I like be nice to squad members, guys? It's just me and Jamie today, and I don't really know how to like be nice to my squad members. Someone give me some
You don't
pointers.
know how to be nice.
Yeah, don't
You
answer
don't
it.
know how to be nice.
Exactly, you're perfectly nice most of the time. Only
Actually,
when you're
you
being
were a dickhead to
over
him
the
last
top
night.
is where it's an issue.
Yeah, well, there's a reason for that, Rosie.
Yeah, I know. I know that.
Okay.
Right? Did you apologize?
Yeah, I did. I
Okay.
apologize, right?
See, that was.
Should help you
me.
get going at least a little bit this morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tiredness out of her bones.
Excuse me, sir.
Ah.
Please, can you
Just wanna make sure.
vacate
See,
the
that's
Though
smart.
you don't,
You started off by
but
apologizing.
regardless.
It's a hazard.
That was a
No,
nice
what?
gesture.
Not the same bone
Or
structure.
maybe get to know
Ah.
each
Is
other.
No bones.
plans.
What's up?
Apparently
That's why I said
Ee.
Coffee makes
I
a
said
lot
get the
of
tired out of her bones, but you don't have bones. So
I'm never tired.
Sounds like a condition, maybe?
No, it's the
Mm,
caffeine.
mhm.
No, that sounds like
Ee.
a problem. I want to get that checked out, Jamie. Have someone, shove their finger up your. I hear they do that for some
Doesn't need
reason.
a prostate
Humans kind of weird.
Oh,
Is that important?
I have my
What you need
fingers
those?
too for
Yeah, if he was 40 or 50 years old, not in his early.
Gonna go to the arena.
Follow.
I'm 19.
Thank you, recycling, sir.
Good morning.
What?
Rosie.
You're
Enjoy your
fucking
day.
19?
Whoa.
Christ!
Yeah.
You are
I
young!
feel like a grandma.
Hold on, now I'd actually need to know. Who is the youngest in this? I've never asked you for their age.
One of those days, it seems.
What is no ass.
So, yeah,
No.
I can show you a medical book if you're really interested, but I don't really feel like explaining it.
Unless have worry about you.
Not for another 30 years or so.
Okay.
I mean, I did just turn 23. I think I'm alright.
Ah. I like my plants boneless.
It is scarce thing.
Ah. Normally all here.
Oh, indications they may all be over at the cafe doing morning whatever they're doing.
Eh. Morning talk weird.
Indeed. Getting better at holding it.
Eh.
So this is the lightest sword on campus. So.
Stretch.
10 stretches, a little bit of swinging, nothing too heavy.
Eh. Interesting.
Easing into it. I did do some training with Liang though on the claws I made before. I feel like it might be a good way to supplement my melee.
Eh. Would be nice.
Would
Have
also be a lot
more
easier
up
for me
close.
to fight up close. Yes.
Seem like
I'm gonna work on it a bit more too.
was, effective before.
Well, that's also why I've been working with this, because I think a fighting style that utilizes evasion might be pretty effective with it.
Mm.
Quick,
Should
fast strike
evade
and-
anyway. You
Oh,
know
yes.
take lot hit. That Lila.
No, I do not. Yes, but we need to find ways to try and get her to take less damage, I think. She's pushing herself too hard lately.
Have always been.
Yes, but I think it's coming to a head.
Ah.
That training I mentioned before, if you got too hurt by the illusion, you died. And you felt it.
Oh.
And she did.
Oh.
I think maybe the realization of just how easy that could happen was a lot for her.
Is always one misstep.
Yes. Morning, Missy.
Hello. Morning.
Me.
I want to go take a
See how
quick
she's
look.
doing today.
Mm.
Alright.
How are you two doing?
Doing alright. Starting morning training.
Oh, nice.
Art of what? Art of War? Or Dead Lila? Shirtless, blood-covered Stark? Oh, yeah. Violent Stark. Stark Violence Zephyr.
Switch.
Chad Zephyr. Feral Stark. The only urge I have is to go fucking feral. I love that meme. The fucking feminine urge, masculine urge. The only urge I have is to go fucking feral. I don't know about the second part. I know that Flora would say the second part. She's not that bold. But I get your point. Your point is seen. Poggers.
No, just trying to put a sword in my hand again. Not working.
I still remember as Kari when I would run down this and I would have my arms all the way out. Like a fucking airplane. It was my whole thing. I would be like a fucking airplane. And I'd be so fucking slow. Kari was not a runner. Airplane fish. In the flying fish. I think she would say she was being a manta or something. What's a plane, Hannah? Hannah, what's a plane? Like that made us drift off. Like that drifted us off so fucking much that we were just like that that we failed the entire riddle because we were just like, what's a plane? We don't have aircrafts yet. Even though I think technically we would have air balloons. I think we would have air balloons in this time period, but we just don't because they're no. From what I've been told, we have no airships. No balloons, nothing that flies. From what I know. Yeah, Tekken A is very inconsistent.
I'm looking forward to seeing more talents to learn against.
Yeah, me too. Especially if they don't have similar abilities to me. Maybe they could teach me something new.
You got mounted griffin cavalry.
Try and find others who are skilled at wind magic.
That's cool.
Learned a bit from Professor Sky. Very nice.
Just like training when other people are training. It makes her nervous. Probably dead. Oh my god. You're not wrong, but oh my god. Poor Skybeak. I hope we go back to I would go back there someday and he's just vibing. I hope he's doing great. He's doing wonderfully. Let's see if I still know how to shoot in VR. Oh, I forgot to channel it. Yeah, I still know. Mostly. That would not have hit. Maybe would have hit. Colliders are so weird. Ooh. Oops. A little high. Still mostly know how to though. Buggers. See, that died horribly because he couldn't convince the superiors to believe in they're doing great. Because Because I want him to be. I want everyone to thrive, okay? I want everyone to be alright, alright? I want people to be okay. I just want people to be okay.
Morning.
E.
I'm gonna talk to my brother for a moment.
Good morning, Flora.
E.
Was in a not great mood. So
I know she
neither
was
was I,
upset.
to be
spoke
fair,
to
but
her.
I was just had a stick up my ass because of the moon.
Hmm.
Hey,
Hmm.
Flora.
I am curious about one thing. As far as the yesterday went, Shizu had a suggestion, and I tend to agree, but I want to hear from you. In the future, if you're under the effects of a thing like that, Shizu thought it might help you to actually be in the fray. Thought that might keep your focus better. I was curious if you agreed or not.
Yeah. With how it affects me, standing still kind of, it pulls me into the moment that I'm, like, experiencing the spell puts on me. So, yeah, I think keeping myself, quote-unquote, distracted would probably be beneficial. So, I agree with both of you.
Noted. Alright. Well then, should something like that happen in the future, we will change up how we react.
I'll try to give you guys a warning if I slip, but...
Yeah. I imagine
I
if you
didn't.
start swinging your water at us, then
Yeah,
we'll
that's
pretty
a
much
pretty
get
big...
it. One day I'll be able to use these probably again.
One day. Ooh. Mayhaps. If he does,
Focus on layering again.
then he
for fairness.
does.
Let's try 12 layers today.
This is not our new book, by the way. Don't worry, Falls. Just gonna let you know now. I have not had time.
There we go. And keep them moving. Okay.
Apparently Gallant's doing potion brewing today?
Probably in preparation for their mission, I assume?
Right. Rex has a
Oh,
whole
hi.
list of plans. One of
Yeah,
them.
have fun.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm feeling a little sick today.
Oh.
Perhaps you should get a checkup before you head out, just to be sure.
I'll do so. I'm trying to just work through it right now.
That's fair.
Yep. Speaking from experience, continually training while being sick does result in some lackluster returns. So don't push yourself too hard by it.
No, I won't do so, but enemies don't exactly wait for you to get all better before attacking.
Is why better get check and get better fast than just wait
Correct.
out.
That's stable. Go for 13.
I know dead ass my hand is not moving that much. Just doesn't want to track it.
Nope. Alright. That's the limit open.
I need to rewatch the training thing for Flora so I can I can do those
Made any
things.
progress on your wind, honey?
Yeah, I have.
Hey, Laura,
I think I
this
have a good grasp on like featherfall and
that
stuff.
would make
I
Fall
just
so
need
mad.
to apply using my chakram in a safe manner without slicing someone's head off, because the ones in the shooting range kind of do it, but just like I want like an open space to be able to throw it. Might just fucking throw it
You
at
want
the
to
wall over
practice?
there. Maybe
Featherfall's
another
clean play, first of
day.
all.
Yeah.
Just to be sure you have it down before you actually have to use it.
Mm.
Better to train with wheels than fall right over and break your legs.
My legs are fine. They'll never break.
I think the enemies we fight will disagree with you, as I've had my legs broken 3 times.
I grabbed that thing's hammer last night and pushed it back. Okay, here's a funny thing. Carver came up to me yesterday and was like, "Hey, Ellie, great job. I just think you need to dodge more." Like, okay, sure, but
Is that a goddamn turkey?
you know, I had some like funky shit happening
What?
in my head.
Esser?
It's a little hard.
Is that a
When
fucking
you have to
turkey?
listen for other people's voices and stuff.
What?
I mean, I get
He's
it. but
training
yeah,
with meat.
I dodge plenty.
Professor Esser, we have the meats.
You do well.
He wants to
Be
train with
movie
me today,
script.
but
What I learned in boating school
They're
is...
doing training on not taking some hits. It will do good for
the
several
turkey!
people,
Oh my god!
especially
carved it. Our
the tanks
turkey!
among all the groups.
It's broken!
They have a tendency to try and
I
take
feel
some
like-
of the larger hits.
I feel like Lila would have had an easier time had I been let loose yesterday, because I could have
She would have.
held down that thing. Yeah, grappling's
Were
like
it a regular encounter with all of us up and Flora with us, I don't think we would have encountered any issue at all.
Yeah.
But that's what made it so difficult, is preparing to deal with counter effect.
Sorry, was
But
Better
all that
fear of
does is
them than-
reassure me.
You're fine.
You're fine.
me.
We had Vanguard with us, covering us,
Ah.
so, which probably made it harder. Actually, they probably got the difficulty because of that.
Crystal have
hammer.
trouble fight with Vanguard sometimes. A clash of
They
how do?
yes,
how fight?
usually, but yesterday they were listening very well and operating under orders, and
Ah.
surprisingly, Ryder and Augusta listened to me to the T.
Ah.
Mm.
Yee. Is good.
Yes. Though in open field battles where it's a confusion on whose leadership, it does devolve a bit.
Mm-hmm.
As we saw in Aldoria.
They seem to default to your leadership pretty easily, so.
It's because I've been doing it the longest of all the squad leaders, I think.
Me. Before had picked
Fortunate to
squad
have
lead.
you.
Well, definitely a different style of leadership than Crystal Thorn was used to before I arrived.
No for Flora.
True.
That one guy, Bob, you guys.
His name.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. We've
You
not
see
had
auras before.
great experience in the
It
past
was
with hammers.
not the most ineffective way, but the difficulty
Not
wasn't
not not a great
became
time.
difficult
Not a
doing
great
something.
time. Not
There was never a
sometimes.
change of plans made.
Not very
But again, that's why
daijobu.
it was made second at the time to fix it.
Here's that information, ma'am. And I also wrote down a few other names of things that I remembered, such as the Cyclops. I forgot to mention that.
Thank you.
I have baby shark stuck in my head. You know that vibe when you got baby shark stuck in your head? Bleh. What baseball was the hard way, and I was the ball. They played baseball with a pine cone, but I was the pine cone.
Also, guys, I got permission to go to the alchemy lab. I'll just have to grab a professor and everything. It'll take 10 minutes because we're getting a Kari tonight. Proteka, have you been growing them, hon, or no, just the flores? Fair enough.
Very pleasing.
I had a request for you.
Yeah, but it's not the most enjoyable thing, the whole damn thing.
Gallant is heading to Kari.
One spell.
True meaning of throwing everything on a wall and seeing what sticks. Well, you know what?
Better as a soup.
Flora stuck for like a hot second.
I can probably cook it.
Like a pancake.
No, you just barbecued it.
Crunched.
I meant like an actual, instead of a French onion soup.
I mean, so.
Whatever French.
Maybe seated.
Tulip will see people and be like, oh, hello, people.
Today there will be no classes. However, there's something serious I wish to discuss with all of you. Cadet Stark, please stand. Cadet, why was this academy founded?
To protect the world and to train individuals to assist in that nature.
Yes. To protect the world and to train those to assist in it. Thank you. You may sit. That's very well put. You're all here because you want to better yourselves, for whatever purpose. I suppose that is up to you. The reason this academy was founded was to protect those within it and through the world. You are all being trained into exemplary examples of what the CAF hopes to use to help the world. That being said, within the CAF and within every organization, there are certain secrets that need to be kept. It is not nice and it is not comfortable. But it is in some cases, it is for the better of the world that not everyone knows it. Otherwise, fear and panic persists. That being said, I want it very clear that while the geomagical arts students are here, you are not to inform them or speak to them about the goings-on of this academy in regards to the enemy we face. You are all being trained to deal with it, and they might not be. That is just the truth of it. That is the matter that you will be given privy information that they will not be. As they will be given information that you may not be. That is just how it works. I just wanted to make that clear. Please let your other students that are not here know that. And yes, please continue to be exemplary examples of students of this academy. Am I understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. As I said, there'll be no classes today, but could Rise, if you would stay a moment, and Gallant, you have your own time to get ready for. Please assist Gallant Squad whenever they need to get ready for the missions. Other than that, you are dismissed.
I'll go check on which teacher wants to help us.
Very well.
If it was not obvious, if you are found out informing the GMA students of the ongoings of this academy, we will find out who it is, and we will have you expelled. I think that is a good enough punishment, don't you think?
Through a cannon.
I think that went without saying, Professor.
Good.
But yes, the punishment will be severe. Please. If my staff has nothing else to say? To add? Gallant Squad, you'll be escorted by Professor Esser for your activity this afternoon. And that, you are dismissed.
Alright, guys, I'll go. Yeah, we can either stand here and. Perfect. Don't worry, we only have literally.
Hello.
I will come and find you after I'm done assisting them.
You finished your conversation?
Keep
Yes,
trying
sir.
to practice, though.
I also need.
See if you can butcher the damn thing.
I'm
while
probably
I'm
gonna be
gone.
because of what happened at the last camp, Kari.
With your brother?
I might
Yes,
make
sir.
some wolves.
Were you able to finish?
I need to warn them.
Right. So were you
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Do you mind having a talk with me?
Each for tomorrow's mission, and
I
I'll
need
have a
to see
little bit
if
about
they're
the prep.
assigning me to a teacher
If you'd like
today.
to join me, but I can discuss
Oh.
that once we're done.
She's
Let me know
harsh,
if you
but
think.
harsh with reason.
I assume.
Let's not
Alright.
dilly dally.
Ignis Wing, second floor, guys.
Flora honestly doesn't think that
If there's any
the
ingredients
previous
or
deputy headmistress, but now headmistress, is bad.
and we'll get started here in 5 minutes.
Not yet, at least.
What are your plans for the afternoon?
Not any, unless any of the professors have anything for me. Aside from possibly my duel with Victor today, if he's up for it.
A duel?
Out of sports or is
Be
there
right
some
back.
contest?
No, he's
I'll be
specifically
by over the
asked
dogs.
for a duel a few weeks ago once.
I know.
Reminds me,
Vacation
yes,
and
often
everything was
someone
over.
challenged
I've
me as
had
well.
better days, but I'm okay. Just worried about too much, I guess. This? Don't worry about that. I deserved it.
Just step right outside here.
I mean, I don't really know what's going on, but I don't think anybody really deserves something like that.
You're probably right about that, but I can't do much about it right now, can I?
Hello?
Try to have a good day.
Okay. If you need to, never mind.
Ah,
Hey, Flora.
good. Mm.
There's a singer, Flora.
Just wait for Stirk come back.
See. I'll leave you to. Everything going well for you?
Still struggle little with winter, but is okay.
I see.
Is why
Nothing out of the
absent.
ordinary, at least. Oh. Don't push yourself, please.
Think. Try.
there's anything I can do, just let me know. I'll leave you to it.
How have been since before break
Sin.
when
Um,
blind?
busy, certainly. Oh, that. I'm fine. My vision returned quickly after. Had to be dispelled, but I recovered quickly.
Did no get chance check on after. I'm glad
sorry
you
for worrying you.
okay.
Yes, well, my break was essentially a short recovery, a pleasant visit to the Evershine estate. After that, I returned here to the academy and caught up on some paperwork that I've been putting off.
Have lot paperwork self help
I
start
always do.
with business.
What, you help him with his endeavors? Interesting. It's full of surprises, aren't you?
Lot more go on under mask.
I'm sure.
I'm sure is same you.
I'm actually rather open. People just need to know what questions to ask.
I'm open too. Mostly. Just less word.
And I probably use too many words at times.
And would like use many. Just can no do.
And I don't fault you for it.
Is how plant skin make.
I'm curious, actually. Why is it that you joined the academy?
Was want show plant skin more than monster. Valas had way get in him help. Is who teach elf.
If there's any amount of words I could use to describe you, monster is not any of
them.
I think you are doing a fine job.
Think.
Be proud. I'm going to do my morning rounds.
Good
But,
luck.
as always, if you need me. There's nothing too difficult. Enjoy your day.
Good.
Gavin.
Yes, headmistress.
She likes Barian. She likes Barian a lot.
Mr. Barian is
Even when she has very much struggled to trust any teachers, she has wanted to trust Barian. Because Barian has made her want to trust him. She just still struggles a little bit. Because, you know, the headmaster left a very big impression. Pretty much. She hasn't really opened up to another professor since. At least none that aren't a part of the original core professors. Yeah, it helps that they've vouched for him. That conversation actually helped a fair bit as well. Because it wasn't professional. It wasn't... Well, it wasn't purely professional. It was a little more of a loose conversation. That helps Flora a bit. Varian is a good boy. I love Emo Healer and how he roleplays so much. I have loved almost all of his characters. The only ones I don't think I have loved is ones that I haven't really had much interaction with. Open up to any of the, yeah, no, she didn't really. She didn't really have much chance to talk to us, most of the old teachers. Oh. Oh my god, that's Sam. I was like, what is that noise? What is that? It's just Sam sleeping. He's making a little... I think he's barking in his sleep. Is that what he's doing? Yeah, he's barking in his sleep. It's really cute. I know that noise anywhere. Because it's not like a bark. It's like a bark, but it doesn't come out of his mouth. It's like a bark stuck in his mouth. It's really cute. Oh, she loves Silver. She trusts Silver more than any other teacher. But she also really liked Willow. She trusted Willow. Yeah, Flora and Crescent talk all the time, guys, don't they? Trying to find Stonk. She... Yeah, she's pretty neutral towards Carver, at best. She doesn't hate him. She doesn't dislike him, necessarily. But she's neutral. She doesn't try to dislike him or anything like that because... Yeah, well, yeah. Well, he was being kind of sus, to be fair. He was being a bit sus. He was being a bit of a sussy baka. Flora does not trust Crescent. She doesn't even know who Crescent is. None of my characters know each other. I try to avidly have my characters not know each other. Because I want no opportunity for my character to give my other character information. Wink, maybe. Wink, wink. Yeah. Kind of. No, Nam has known my other characters more than any of the others. Because Nam knew Pumpkinhead. And Nam has heard a lot about Cord. Although Nam is not really a huge issue for that anymore. I haven't made an official announcement about it because I just don't really think it's required. But I am mostly at this point retiring Nam. I won't really go into the reasons why, but I just won't be playing her very much anymore. I'm sure there'll be some points when she's needed. But she's always been a rare character. Maybe she was a retired character. Yeah, she's she's always been a very, very rare character. I guess I don't know. I will worry about it later. Right now is about planned. Yeah, Briar was a teacher that Flora liked. I don't know, like, if you notice, Flora specifically tends to like the more casual, open teachers more than the very professional ones. Briar was a substitute teacher. He was a sub. It's not that she likes specifically like the cool teacher. She just likes teachers that are open with her. Huh?
Leon did in the trash, so.
You helped me avoid having to look for you.
Nice.
By showing up. It was magical.
Was try find you.
Yes, there is most of him.
Bless her. I apologize.
There was a bunch of back and forth of other people trying to find people, and eventually we decided if we just sit here, eventually we will just find each other.
And
And
just
it
a
worked.
bunch of barely missing each other. Just a bunch of. Yeah.
Is always how
Lila's doing alright. Yes. I'll give you the same update I was giving Ellie. She's doing training to try and get her regeneration to be stronger. It's a rough style of training because of what is needed to flex that particular muscle.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that, but yeah. That's fair.
Yes. So I told her to do it more sparingly, you know.
This is true.
Maybe once
She's
a
not
week,
had a lot of
possibly,
reason to check in
so that
on
she's
Silver
not
though.
always exhausted.
She loves Silver from a very professional, like, leadership standpoint. She loves her as a leader. She doesn't love her like as a friend.
Don't have a problem with her training it if she thinks it's safe.
She
I
trusts
trust
her
her judgment on that.
fully as a leader.
I think the issue of why it's so bad.
Silver told her to do literally anything she would.
And she told me she was trying to find a baseline of what is enough. And this is only her second time
find it?
doing it. I think she's found it now. Yes, but it did
Damn.
exhaust her. So.
Okay, yeah, no.
Though I think, which is a good thing, she is focused on us trying to improve this as a squad unit as well. She's not so beaten up when I spoke to her about yesterday as she was. She's still upset, but not horribly so. And the way to remedy it, from her perspective, is the same as mine, so it's good, which is more training. So she's going to try and convince Professor Finn to let Crystal Thorn try more illusion fights.
Oh boy.
I
Is
miss
this gonna
having
be
a
ring around the rosy of who gets
some kind
to
of plant
do the
teacher.
Feared that gets to get the thing casted on them.
I think the idea is not to do the fear thing, but just to do the fights generally, and
Oh.
get better and better as a unit. As well as she
Okay,
wants to talk
that's
to you about how the two of you work in tandem.
Oh yeah.
Doing
fuck yeah.
shield and off shield. Which is what she wants to pull you away for later. So definitely
Oh,
do that.
okay. Yeah. That should be a fun time. Fuck yeah.
Mhm.
Hopefully Carver doesn't
But-
show up and I get the shit kicked out of me as people tell me what will happen.
He's only kicked the shit out of 2 students properly. Though, to be fair, Bellany was asking for it, and if it wasn't him, it would have been me.
Oh. Okay.
For some reason,
She's
my
an awful person. Or was.
Oh,
I think she's dead. I don't know.
Oh. You are.
She tried to kill me at one.
Oh, okay. Okay, so your feelings are warranted about being so calm about it. Okay.
She put her hand around my neck and was about to snap it if not for Vivina.
What the?
While I was already injured.
Your one is definitely a different breed.
Yes, yes it was.
Well, if I see her, I'll kick her ass.
I'm sorry. I know you have a different experience better than me.
Is only because seen all Melanie. Memory. Remember?
Right, yes.
Ah.
Right.
Was no
Double
fun.
sorry.
Spear and
I imagine.
Flora's had a lot of Flora's had a lot.
Regardless, if we do get to do that training, then you'll get to do it with us. I don't know if it'll be today or not, but very least you'll get some try with it.
Huh?
I have made Hannah mad.
Uh-oh.
Good job.
Yeah. I told her that we weren't joking about a duel, and she said we're dumb.
Who are you dueling?
Wait.
Victor.
She might have told him over the sunny
Oh, you
summer.
are both dumbasses.
I don't think she ever told him on screen.
If we can find him, I'm gonna ask if he's still up for it today.
He was on
or
the
if he
beach
wants
with
to delay
Leander
it.
before.
I can find
But I feel like she would have told him by this point.
Try the beach. That's where he was before. I would find Morgan. I wanted to check up on her because she was yellow yesterday, and I don't know what yellow means.
Yellow?
Yes. She's not in here.
I, out of character, know what yellow means. She was angry. Probably. I think that's what that means.
Excuse me, Rashi.
Sorry. I think that's what it means when I think yellow is Angie when for Eladrin.
Honestly, not sure. Maybe the rain.
No, because it's summer. Summer is yellow.
A lot of places she could be.
'Cause summer is anger.
She was in the library earlier in the week.
Passion.
Been reading a lot lately.
That's typically like yellow or orange.
Right.
Kind of colors ish.
Oh yes. I don't know if I mentioned it
Winter.
before, but planning for the future things. If things go well and the deals I made over the break go well, I intend to try and use that as a platform to spread influence on awareness of races, at least in a certain area. And I intend to appoint Lila to be a director of the company when we graduate.
Think is
I want her to operate out of Valendor.
idea.
So I'm trying to teach her more things, because she needs to learn a lot if she's actually going to do it.
Have to lot more paper work.
On the alternative of doing a lot in paperwork, if you'd be willing to learn a bit more other things as well, I need some assistance running the estate.
Can do.
There are some things at the Zephyr household that, stuff that used to be my mom's job.
I'm always here help.
Thank you.
E.
It's mostly just general management stuff, and it would help a lot.
Though I'm
Doing my
not
best at
sure
actually
if
asking, though.
head maid will like. Think she's still little. Think Flora strange.
I think she'll get used to you with time.
Ah.
I'm so happy because you're going to be here for a while if I have anything to pay for.
Would hope.
Regardless, she will have to be the one to give you some of that information. She's been taking some of those duties on herself, and it's quite a lot for a head maid to be doing on her own. But what she wasn't doing, I was doing. So,
Lot both you.
probably want to do both.
Am always ready learn more.
At this point, I should just employ the entirety of Crystal Thorn to do my dirty work.
What job give Shizu?
Obviously, she is the jester.
Ah. Nothing her
Joking.
like outfit.
I don't know. I think she could rock a jester outfit. I think she definitely could absolutely pull that off. No, she is a bard, so she could be a musician. She can have her tour.
Charge of entertainment
She is
department.
definitely good at that. Yeah. I'm gonna go to alt. She is incredibly entertaining and good at keeping people's attention, so I think she'll revel in the role. Not that my household has ever been known for its culture, but hey, we can change.
Still have culture, just one you used to.
I have some worries as well. I've been meaning to speak with Kava for days. More information keeps flowing in from back home, and he said the break was not great. Back, he spent most of it at the line that's forming north of the capital. And it's not looking excellent, but talks are still ongoing of trying to calm things. Hopefully they
Can
succeed.
only hope it work.
I know that Rose was supposed to be heading there for delegations. She is pretty good at what she does, so hopefully that helps.
Your hope. If no, then I'm sure next summer little more to do.
A lot more to do, yes. Because my father has an agreement with the nobility that I will now have to uphold.
Laura too. I'm no have to, but will.
It's less about fighting and more about providing. The company is supposed to provide armaments in the form of artifacts if things break out into war. They've done it in the past and will have to do it in the future. The deal upholds, which at the current it does. At least until Kava's father stops being emperor and has to be rewritten.
No see Morgan.
No sign of a Morgan.
Is more gone.
Probably.
Me?
Indeed. Whoosh.
Hey.
Sophia said she tried to sleep the other day.
Sleep?
No, she was always curious about what it was like when we actually rest.
Hmm.
So she tried to see if she could also sleep.
How it go, Zeph?
Her response was that it was boring.
Ah.
And I can't help but think that maybe she didn't quite do it right. Now, I know you've never done it before. It's just kind of hard for me to explain how to do it.
Maybe take time learn.
Hmm. Oh, actually, Fish, you remember the meditation thing? I always try starting with that. You could do that, right? I realize you don't have legs to cross, and you still just, clear your mind. Right.
Like calm or wind.
Or like when the wind is stagnant. Just clear skies. The very lightest of breezes. But if you're going to do it during the day, can you tell me? Because if you get suddenly very, very quiet, I'm going to be confused. Your little snide comments on everything I do is what I'm used to nowadays. Well, I think I see Victor over there, and I'm mildly worried they're actually going to do that duel.
Duel? With who?
Between Victor and Gavin.
Ah.
Because that is a lovely idea. But the vampire against the human who can smite him.
You two seen a swarm of rats?
What about rats? What?
That is such an
No.
awkward question.
No.
Alright, good.
Why?
Don't attack it. It's yonder.
If we do what?
Ah?
If I see what?
Don't die and attack it because Leander understood.
Leander
Leander
is
a swarm
rat.
of rats.
Oh shit, it's a rat. Fair enough. Okay.
Leander is multiple rat?
That's what he made it sound like.
That's a roast if I've ever heard one.
Like a collective of rats that are all somehow her.
I'm go garden.
Alright.
Enjoy.
Ah. 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 Flora can't fathom the idea of her being multiple rats. Multiple.
I don't understand it either, if it helps. Are
How?
you going to go run and train?
Work flower?
I'm going to keep trying to see if I can find Morgan, because I did still want to talk to her. So I shall meet up with you soon. Of course.
See you soon.
See you soon. Take it easy.
Think she's a rat king. Rats. Rats. We're the rats. We stalk at night. We hunt at night. We are the rats. I'm the big rat that makes all of the rules. Heard water. Who's in there? Huh? Oh. Rize. Why is she kind of sparkly red? Rize! Why are you sparkle red? I'm a little worried. Red is a bad sign in most cases. 90% of the time, when somebody's red, I'm a little bit worried. Oh, my back.
That's a good point.
Oh my god, a Quispy.
I'll see you in there.
Warm feet always. Oh my god, that
I
is
love you.
great. What?
Revan!
I love
I just
you.
respawned.
Oh, she's
Hi.
Hi.
I love you. You look so pretty.
I love you. No, look, I know you're invisible, but I know outside of the headset, you look gorgeous.
No, I
And
really...
I would kiss your face.
Yes, I'm looking a little ragged today.
Don't
I love
you fucking start this with me, girl. I'm going.
I escaped. Uh-huh. I am ragged today, I'm not gonna lie. My hair looks bad. It's bad, Jet. Fucking bad hair day. Ugh. Need to take a shower. Fix my hair. Like, I don't smell or anything. No, she's just, it's like a sleep gown, isn't it? So I think that's what it is. Looks like a little sleep gown. Alright, I'm gonna sit down for just a minute. Rest my tootsies. And I'll talk to you, chap, before I switch to Crescent. Because I am gonna do a little Crescent time. Just a bit. We're gonna have a bit of Crescent time. No, I don't need to get all dolled up for VR. I'm semi-considering changing my pants. Because I put on not biker shorts. I put on my little little shorts. Like I normally do for VR because it helps me stay not obnoxiously hot. But for some reason, like the skin where I had that burn years and years ago, it's really sensitive today. I think it's a cold. And the little tiny hairs that are on the thigh are just like wrecking my shit. It really hurts. So I could either put deodorant on my legs to like cease the resistance, or I could put on different pants. Croissant time. Croissant. My little croissant. I still love that clock. Even though it doesn't tell time at all, it's really cool looking. It looks pretty cool. Look at it spin. It's a nice clock. Haha, nice clock. Am I a dumbass? Yes. Do you still like me? I hope so. Hey bro, nice clock. I'm gonna deodorant it. I think that's the easier way to go. Take my headset off for me. I like that you and Interwolf are just in sync, Dave. remember. It's a funny meme. All right. Let me get lots of water. Then we'll crescent it up. Croissant. It's breakfast time. It's time for some croissant. Here's hoping I can actually remember how to do her voice, though. It has been a while. I remember she has a little bit of an accent. And it's fairly, mature. She speaks in a mature tone. Slightly deeper than my own, but not, consistent. It's not quite nom-ish, but it is fairly close. Fairly close. Low-key hope there's somehow danger today. Would like to see the others have to protect Crescent. I won't be her forever, to be fair. I never play her for excruciatingly long periods. Mostly because I don't really have much to do with her. But we'll see, maybe I'll have a lot to do today. Maybe I could have nice discussions. I had the intention of kind of playing Flora for the first part, for the first half, and then playing Crescent for the rest. Add that to things to do list. It's Nom with an accent, pretty much. Fixing Crescent's transparency. I intend to try. I also need to finish an alternative outfit for her that I had started working on, but I never finished. I don't know why I never finished it. It's really nice. It's a nice outfit. Nice cock. That's the dumbest shit I've ever said. I love saying dumb things in her accent, like in her voice. It's certainly an outfit. I know. I doubt it'll actually be used on screen for RP, if I'm entirely honest. But I don't know. We'll see. It would be nice if I could use it. Fiber. It was in sneaky previews a long time ago, around Halloween time. I had been working on a outfit for Crescent. It was a little bit fancy, Showed a little bit of thigh. It was meant to be a Spirit Week outfit initially, but if I do it now, it would be more of like a casual outfit. I'm going to hide this somewhere, and you won't know why until later, okay? I'm not going to tell you. No spoilers, no secrets. I'm just going to plant it somewhere so I have it. I'll have to remember where I put it. Well, do I want to put it down up here? Do I want to put it down there? Obviously a weapon, yes. Obviously I need to kill people. As soon as I... We were talking about the clock and going like, nice clock. Nice clock. But every time I hear that meme, I get stuck on it in my head. I don't know why. It's just one of those very distinctive memes that just captures my goblin head. Which, by the way, fun thing. Today I actually might post pictures of it later in the Discord. But Esso sent me really nice things today. They're very shiny. It captured my goblin, it got my goblin head to just go like burr. It's very shiny. It has little lights in it. Really nice. Gremlin brain go burr. I love it. How do I do goblin noises as Crescent? I don't know how to do... Like, the goblin noises are such a specific voice. I don't know that I can... like, light goblin noises. Ooh, I'm a goblin. How do goblins speak? As you can see, I have learned many languages throughout my lifetime. One of them is goblin. I just insulted your mother. I hope you're happy. The amount of dumb shit that people don't know. Not my mother. Anything but that. How could you? Quite a selection over there. You really did get got. I got you. Many things have been, but a goblin's mother. How dare. Good sir. It's hard to stay in Crescent's voice. It's why whenever I start talking as Crescent, I kind of stick in it. It's not even Crescent's internal monologue. It's literally just me out of character talking in her voice. For the pure reason of being able to do it. Oh, see, Crescent talking is quite fun. Yeah. It's a fun voice to do. I genuinely enjoy it. I like speaking as Crescent. It makes me feel very fancy.
Okay.
She just has that nice cadence about her, you know?
And,
What about you?
Oh.
Oh.
I've walked in on something.
I'm on cloud 9 right
Clearly.
now, honestly.
Professor Crescent?
Yes?
Did something happen?
I wondered if I could,
I'm going to continue walking away because I think I walked in on something.
Oh.
Certainly. Whoever you'd like to speak.
Do you have an office?
Not really, but I can talk to you in the library.
Okay. Gavin's gonna come with us, if that's okay.
Alright. I certainly have no problem with any student. At least you would hope not.
How have you been, Miss Crescent?
Suppose they've been sufficient? A lot more paperwork to do nowadays.
Do you prefer Miss Crescent or Professor?
I'm not technically a professor. Although I am capable of teaching you things, Miss is just fine.
I suppose there's like Librarian Crescent.
That's a mouthful, dear.
It's a mouthful, though.
I wouldn't want you to have to say Librarian Crescent every time I walk in. My last name is already long enough.
So, I was in the library the other day, looking up a bit of magic. The restricted section. Just kidding. That's a joke.
I was going to say, unless you climbed the walls. I would actually be quite impressed, though. You just climbed up.
I didn't do that.
Oh, wait, so there is a restricted section.
That's a line from my
Of
favorite
course there's a
book.
restricted section. Every library has
There's
one.
always a restricted section.
In
So
this
the restricted
case,
section is where you have to climb the wall. Couldn't you just jump down onto it?
and land on a potentially rickety bookcase. That's what you want to do. Certainly would leave you not, no one would certainly be aware that you were there. Obviously. Besides,
I didn't say people wouldn't find out.
I am quite aware of what's going on in here most of the time.
I figured your magic. I'm sorry, I just assumed that you have magic.
I do.
All the professors do, except for Silver.
I have a wand.
You
after
have the
all.
divination magic, so that would make total sense that you would know what goes on in here.
Yes.
I just assume that your magic kind of permeates throughout, and you see every time that we throw each other off of the balcony.
Not
Safely.
exactly. I don't want to invade your privacy.
Wait, that doesn't happen. I promise that doesn't happen. We don't take advantage of the
If you
Featherfall
did,
at all.
it's not like you would hurt each other. Won't tell a soul.
We're experimenting.
Of course, always have to. You're at that age, aren't you?
Technically.
Experimental phase.
Yes.
I think I'm still in that. I don't think I ever got out of that phase.
Well, I guess that means you learn a lot.
Indeed. You learn more by experimentation.
I like to think so. Although my, well, the administration probably doesn't think so.
I'm sure they question it.
Punishments, but I understand. I have to work within the bounds of what I'm allowed.
Indeed. Unfortunately.
That being said, I was talking with Victor a bit, and I recalled something that the headmaster Akiyama had mentioned way back in the first year, when we were first kind of figuring out our affinities. And I pulled light, and I didn't expect that, and I kind of was figuring out what it's capable of, light magic. And he mentioned basically that sometimes, in some cases, people are able to harness the power of the light and even manifest small suns to aid themselves in battle if they draw power from the sun, or their battle partners and things like that. And it got me thinking, if there's a sun version of light magic, or if you could possibly induce the sun,
I see what she's
is it
getting.
possible to induce the moon in some way?
Entirely. Although it's not the most commonly practiced, seeing as the light of the moon is much more of a reflection, it's more dim. It
This is
is
a lie, by the way.
still
Just wanted to let you know.
It is still something that is practiced.
You don't happen to have any books about it, by chance?
I don't have many, but I do believe I still have some. Let me look around. I think last time I had it, it was this way. You can follow. Feel free. Not exactly hiding anything.
Are you okay?
You're further startled me.
Oh. Okay. You're fine. Punch him anyways.
Luna magic.
If I do, I'll tell him you sent me.
Ah, there it is. This should suffice. It's relatively basic. A bit of a history on some of the people who have practiced it in the past, and has a couple of passages on, what was her name? The goddess Saloon.
I've never heard of her.
She is
She
the
like
moon
moon
maiden.
goddess or something.
Yes.
Oh. Wait. Huh. Some of the other wolves in Ironwood, where I'm from, I guess, so to speak, they mentioned something about some moon goddess or something, and they never named her or anything, but I guess it makes sense.
She is
Interesting.
followed by many types. I wouldn't be surprised if lichens followed her. Consider. Technically, while I don't worship her necessarily, I do draw some power from her light, anyhow. The night sky is much more applicable to myself.
So, how do you know about, like, stuff like this? This is so... I would have never thought that there was anything like this. If it's too forward of a question, it's okay, I just...
In a place of learning, there's no too forward a question. Unless, of course, you're asking about my personal life. But
not necessarily.
I have practiced such types of magic before.
Really?
I research all types of magic. I'm more of a generalistic. I have more of a general knowledge of magic. Mostly what I practice. Though the more specific type that I keep alongside me is obviously divination. The moon tends to be a fair source of it, as well as the stars.
That's what Specca, besides her necromancy, was... She had her fortune card, or... fucking it up. Her tarot cards, I think. And she did her readings and stuff like that.
It seems like there's more you want to know.
It's not something I've talked about before. Well, I've talked about it with Professor Albert, because he's also really gifted in magic. And I thought maybe he would know, but he's just as clueless as I feel. Do you know anything about, like, magical tattoos and stuff?
I do.
Professor Albert said, outside of his lack of knowledge, just that they can be complicated and you're rooted in things that sometimes shouldn't be tampered with.
It depends
and
on
I
where you
wondered
get
if,
them from.
since you seem knowledgeable, maybe. It's hard to talk about because it's painful in different ways.
I see.
Specco and I were really close at one point.
Ah, that explains. It was a ritual then, I assume.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. And I have tried really, really hard to get rid of it. Having it feels like just
a reminder.
Yes. To put it simply.
I understand. Perhaps a bit too much. However, those types of tattoos are notoriously difficult to get rid of. It's why they're done that way. I have heard vague rumors of a collection of people capable of getting rid of them. However, those are rumors I've never seen for myself. Those types of people are relatively closed off. This is something I would certainly say to tread lightly on, Miss Lila.
I'd like to talk with you more about it if you're willing.
Of course.
Maybe not today, but maybe in the coming days.
That is certainly something that I'm capable of. I'm always available, should someone ask for me.
I'll come find you if that's okay.
Of course. Should you ever need me urgently, there's a book just over there. Give it a few knocks, I'll come out.
Understood. Thank you for this. This is more than I even thought or could have fathomed existed.
There is much more out there than you know. There always is.
Finding that out so a bit surely. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Your time.
It is what I am intended to do, after all. Look after you all. Attempt to help you as best I guess I can.
I can understand why he trusted you. Trusts, rather.
Akiyama.
Hello?
Him and Professor Albrecht.
Ah, I see. I didn't know he trusted me.
I would say quite a bit.
I hope he's doing well.
He's coping, I think.
As we all are. Unfortunately, the more you see in the world, the more you have to cope with it. I can tell that is true of yourself. But
I try.
in the very least, There is always light when there is dark. That is part of what the moon is. A light in the darkness.
That's why I like it so much. Not just because I'm a lichen.
It is why I like her as well. Part of, anyway.
The moon is a she.
Inherently connected, she and I. I like to believe she is. Most depictions
I
of
would
her
like
are
to, too.
female.
Mm.
She is one who watches
I like that idea.
throughout the night.
Hmm.
Keeps us safe in her light.
I want to be like the moon.
Perhaps one day you will be.
Maybe. If the people in this book can wield it, then I'm gonna sure as hell try.
I will research a bit more, see if I have anything else. Get with my contacts.
I really appreciate that. If there's anything I can do to help, I'd be more than happy to.
I believe I should be alright. Though, if anything in here speaks to your interest, do let me know.
Understood.
I
Absolutely.
will look forward to our next conversation.
Me too. Eagerly.
Very nice.
Maybe over tea.
Ah, now you're speaking my language.
Tea is the universal language, it seems.
It would seem so. Except for those who are coffee drinkers.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's right. It's bitter.
Stains the teeth too much.
Mm. I won't take too much more of your time. Again,
You may have as much time, as much of my time as you wish.
mostly I just really put my face in this book and absorb all of the information in it.
I wish you luck.
But I can't. Thank you.
It's a good
again.
read. I think
I
it will.
skimmed through some of the pages and I'm definitely wagging my tail a lot.
I'm glad.
There. Mm.
Let me know if you need
Thank you,
anything
Miss
else.
Preston. Will do. I'm gonna put this in my room, keep it safe.
Thank you very much. Not everyone takes good care of my books. Like your brother.
This one... I'm not gonna let him hear this one.
Good.
Oh, okay. I thought Gavin ran away. There
No.
you are.
Nope.
Have a good
Have a
evening.
good time, the
Till
both
see
of
you
you.
again. Thank you very much. Sincerely. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna put it in my room.
Watch the
Ah.
Nothing. Nothing there.
I know, people don't notice it. It's surprising. Take out a little bottle, keep it down, and glamour's back. Expected Gavin to get an ominous premonition. Nope, not today. Wouldn't be surprised. Seems like the type of thing Crescent would do.
You know, I think if I haven't had training for this before, I think I would be massively freaking
Little Witch Academy. I hope I really hope that they get like a really nice relationship over time, because I've already thought of a perfect nickname. I've already thought of it. I've already thought of it, chat. Give love. Oh my gosh, give Band-Aid love back. I love her so much. Band-Aid is so lovely. So there's two possibilities. One, if they get very, very close, she would call them, or she would call Lila her little starshine. And if they get, like just a tad less close than that, her moonshine.
Miss Crescent, can you tell me my future?
Don't just ask a girl for that.
Shut the fuck up, Chips!
I can if you request it.
Yes, yes. Tell me my future. Right now. Like palm reading or something?
You're going to have a very tough time in the bathroom tonight.
Why do you look so dejected? What has happened?
What's going on, Beta?
Make sure you bring extra paper.
That's fucking offensive. Alright, I can handle the alpha stuff, but you call me that again, I will hurt you, Stark.
Sorry, Sigma.
Paper cuts are stuffing toe. Whiplash. Because Starshine, the reason is that Starshine has a very specific connotation for her. The nickname Starshine. Be careful, Paper's on the offense. Seems Paper will not be by your aid today. I can't say anything more. Not without sealing your fate. Wear pink underwear on Friday. Be very important. Trust me. You will understand soon. What's the best part? Hmm? Turn left. This is true. Albrecht is already very close to her. He close. Is that Carver? Or is that Essa? Yeah, that's Essa. Okay. I see the dark hair, and every time I'm like, is that Carver? Hmm? Goes into the moment. It's inevitable. I think... No, it was that Carver asked for a discussion. He wanted to get to know Crescent. That's what that was about. Imagine Lila concocts a plan with the other students to parent trap Albrecht and Crescent. That would be funny. I don't know. I genuinely don't know that Crescent would ever get with somebody. Like, from a hard ship perspective, I don't know that she would ship with anybody. At least canonically. It would be a hard sell. Like, it would be difficult. But it's technically possible. All is possible. Briar did have a solid attempt. Genuinely. Look, they're perfect for each other. They're both mysterious, purple, and absent a lot. Perhaps they can be absent together. Is that what you're saying? Don't have to be absent alone. can be absent together. Sheds tear. Illusion, she's the master of divination. Yes, yes. The future does always come as surprises. I'm surprised I haven't, like, there's not nearly as many people as I thought there were today. Big laugh and Band-Aid, yes! I'm so glad. I'm glad that that went well. I always love having reason to play Crescent. I don't play her very often, mostly because I just don't have a lot of reason to. I don't have anything to do as Crescent, you know? Today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. What was the rest of it? It was yesterday is something. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. I've heard that so many times, and yet I still can't remember it. Singing is the go-to right when the moment happens. Oh my god. That would be so funny. This Crescent just stares at the person just like, well, go on. If you're going to. Be so bold. I just like to walk around as Crescent sometimes. God, I love her goddamn cape. It's so fucking pretty. It's so pretty. I can see it out of the corner of my eye, just like shake it. It's so nice. Oh. Ryder, hey yo, you got a kiss. That's tight. Heard it wrong. I heard it. I did not hear cape. What did you hear? It's hard because this voice is cake. Oh my god. I do love her cake. It's pretty good cake. We got a damn sheet cake. Mama said go back to the grocery store because I picked up a whole sheet cake. I love the confidence that I get when I play these characters. I don't have a lot of confidence normally. Lost some milk but got some cake. Yeah. I went out to get the milk, but I came back with cake. Ooh, why did I get stuck? My god. Yeah, we're talking about reminds me of you obviously talking about Akiyama's cake. Did I? You gotta go back to pay for all that cake. Guess it needs to sit at one of the students' hangouts and just read a book, poke fun. The students, oh, this was your hangout. How unfortunate. No take backsies. It was? He's looking at the parasite worms. Oh, was he like leaning over and he had a bunch of cake? That makes sense. I have absolutely no brain. I just want to point it out. I have never had a brain. It's bound to ebb. I don't remember. I do remember, but I don't remember. Calm, mysterious. Present internally. Damn, the cake. Bree clipped it. Imagine Crescent is the teacher to frequently... Yeah. I mean, most of what Crescent is doing half the time is just researching and practicing. She is a librarian, after all. You would hope she's doing.
What if we just all walk around the campus looking for her together? Doesn't that sound weird when I say it like that?
Wait, yeah, why is it something we never do?
I don't know. I really don't know. Like when I think about it.
I like to patrol as Crescent. No one really talks to me, but I just patrol around. What's going on? You ever wonder what's going on inside someone's head? Damn that cake! She is very often alone. It's part of why she's very mysterious. It's just that intimidating. Indeed. No one really has, no. But then again, people have not really had an opportunity to try and do that. I'm almost trying to give that opportunity today. So I actually might spend a bit more time as Crescent. I don't know. I intend to get off around like 11 to, not 11, 12 to 1-ish. I think there's probably 1. Smuggling cake. Oh my god. Oh, I look back at myself in every stream and I just think, what an embarrassment. Not really. They don't know her very well. They do know of her because she's been around, but they don't know her very well. They don't know her deal, you know? I think they still think she's a professor. It's a funny embarrassment. Crescent time is always enjoyable when it turns into chat. It doesn't often, it very often turns into it. I know Crescent has a seductive voice, that's the point. I'm trying. When I play the more mature, seductive characters, I try very hard because I have a goblin brain and it just doesn't do as well. I would love to dedicate an entire day to playing Crescent. I would actually really like to do that. Maybe I'll do that next episode. Maybe I'll have a full Crescent day. The job requirement for being a librarian, you need a seductive voice. I have heard many non-seductive librarians. I think there's only 2 kinds of librarians. There's either a very seductive librarian or a 17 years smoker librarian who just walks up to you and is like, I don't think I can go from that voice to that voice. I don't think I can. I heard something for a moment. But I didn't. Scary librarian and hot librarian. I genuinely don't know why anyone finds her scary. She's never done anything threatening. Not even once. She is the least threatening. But the only reason people find her threatening is they don't know much about her, and she's very professional. She does have that aura. It's a very threatening, confident aura. That's why I kind of try to do the hip thing when I stand as her. Scary and just intimidating, so she's mysterious, yeah. I did freak the shit out of goddamn Chips once. I'm very proud of it. Very. You know, Crescent always looks like she's talking to herself in her head, and I feel like it is accurate that she probably does. It's just more she talks about whimsical. She was actually meant to be a much less intimidating character. She was meant to be more loose and kind of always like a dreamer, what she was originally meant to be. But I never had a good idea of what dreamy things she could be talking about. Yes, she was supposed to be a bit more hippy-dippy. She was supposed to be talking to the trees and the clouds and things. But I ended up kind of landing more on this very mature, I am certain that she was a bit of a hippie back then. Which is why she says that one gown. I mean, she's still not like the most uptight person. She's still quite loose. She's never been obscenely professional. She's professional, but only in such a way of she views all of the students as what they are, students.
Mrs. Crescent, or Miss Crescent, I believe.
Yeah.
Professor.
I was reading a book in the library the other day, and I was hoping perhaps you could teach me a bit more concerning divination. I know this is your area of expertise.
Indeed.
It was about tea reading.
I could certainly attempt to teach you more. I had a lesson on it at one point. Though it was a bit brief.
Yes, I was. Yes. I was unavailable for that lesson, I'm sorry.
It is alright. I'm not as used to educating in a lesson sense. More of a librarian on my core.
Of course.
What is it you'd like to know?
Well...
Or would you like to
it
schedule a bit of a personal one-on-one class?
I won't say no to either, really. It just talked about a magical element to it, channeling mana into it, and I wasn't entirely certain how that worked.
Perhaps we can arrange a small demonstration. It is a bit difficult
Would appreciate
to
that, ma'am.
fully describe what it feels like. You practice magic to some degree, yes?
I do, ma'am, yes, but I have never practiced divination before.
I see. I will attempt to help you then. A lot of it is about feeling.
I suppose that would be where I would need your assistance. I don't know what the feeling is.
Indeed. It's different in the different mediums. Sometime this week, would you have time?
Certainly, yes. Outside of our normal class time hours.
Alright. I will send you... Well, not send you. I'll leave a note by your door when I look through my schedule.
Thank you, ma'am.
It shouldn't be a long endeavor, just a short little one-on-one. That way I'll have time to set up some cups and such.
Alright,
Let me
well,
know if
thank
there's
you,
anything
ma'am.
else you need.
Of course. I need to get back to practicing. Thank
Good
you.
luck. Always learning that one. Not that that's a bad thing. Well, specifically a good thing.
You are going to do politics.
I didn't choose to be in politics. That was not my fucking choice. Smart, and I promptly proved them wrong.
That is incorrect. You are intelligent than me.
Hello?
More teaching, let's go. I still need to talk to Uzu about a lesson. Because she wanted teaching. I think I had an idea of what I wanted to do. I wanted to go over divination through the clouds. I don't know what it's called. I know it has a specific name. Cloud reading. Aromancy. Interesting. Yes, the point would be reading the shapes of the clouds to determine what they are. Hmm. Oh, I'm sure. I might look around and see what are more divination through nature. Because obviously, if I'm going to do anything divination related with Nerali, it would be nature related, as her affinity is nature. And that would make it much easier for her to, learn. So things that are like the wind is like the clouds is more wind related. It's natural, but it's wind related. Perhaps we could have come up with an idea of really. You sent it to me in Discord. Perhaps we could come up with something that's markings on ground or reading the leaves of bushes, something like that. The shapes of nature to determine one's fate. I actually got myself a tarot deck recently. I got it for Christmas. I've been wanting to learn tarot for a long time.
Someone dead and dying? No, that's Ellie.
Not really. We have a common area with snacks and drinks. That's mostly what we have.
Okay, no.
Yeah, if you want to party there and be my guest.
It's not good food for him.
Be my guest, be my guest. Put the sulfur to the rest, don't deny it.
To break into a million pieces, you'll be put back together and you'll be fine. That doesn't seem right. I feel that in the future you'll be missing a part of yourself. Perhaps a limb. Adaptis. I fear that somehow you'll be disarmed. I'm so dumb. I have no brain. Alright, I think that's enough crescent. I've been around for a bit. I think I'll go back to Flora for just a little bit, and then I will get off because I'm getting tired because I stayed up too late yesterday. She really needs a hand. You may want to learn to be ambidextrous. You do that. Just trust me. One day you'll understand. Well, you won't understand, and then you will understand. It'll make sense. Ooh. Doing drugs, oh my god. She's just like, well, I don't want to get you high on mushrooms, so let's think of a few ways. For God's sake, girl. Thigh gods. You need them. That's not even just telling your future, that's telling your past, dear. Benton Crescent burp and just burp. Excuse me. That fair. Back. Plant time. It is plant time. Plant time. It is plant time. Just briefly, because after that, I'm really tired already. I was gonna try to stay up for a long time, but instead I'm really just kind of tired. I get sleepy so much earlier now. Last night was so hard. Last night was terrible because I stayed up so late. I was fucking exhausted. I ruined my sleep schedule a little bit. I need to get it back on track. I don't want to stay up super late tonight. Name Flora. Okay. Is no perfect, but think is same. Sleep. It's there. Fog. Now have find Stark. Stark. I'm tired. Why am I so tired? Where does Flora think a Stark would be? Probably the same place she left him. She left him like right here. What?
Hello, friend.
Huh?
Hello.
How you?
Me and Jamie are just walking around. We're just exploring.
See Stark?
No, I haven't. We've been kind of going around the outskirts of the school.
Ah. Okay. Thank. Try find.
Good luck.
Ah. We'll find eventually.
You will.
Have be somewhere. Ellie. Maybe no?
Huh?
Bashful.
We get it. You like her. Go watch.
What the fuck? I'm leaving.
That's it.
He didn't
That's
say
it.
no.
If you saw something you wanted, you just took it.
Ellie. You see Stark?
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot where he went. He was here recently. Stark. I don't remember where he went. He was like just here, but I was like zoning out and relaxing.
I did not say.
I'm sorry.
He just walked that
Thank.
Guess not. Oh, sorry.
Step 3, serotonin. Is that him? It looks like a Stark. Right, he went to go find Morgan. That looks like Stark and Morgan. Perfect, we found them. But we won't interrupt their talk. It is Stark shaped. Yeah, no, that's Stark. I know that. Skinny boy anywhere. I'd know that skinny boy. Skinny boy? You think I'm skinny? We'll get some water. Mm. Nope. I'm gonna go the other side. Boop. What? Why does that command exist? We can probably get rid of that one. It has been a bit since Flora creeped on people. She's not technically creeping in this case. She's just watching. Always watching. Oh, really? Oof. Whoa. Why?
What's happening to me? I'm dying.
Okay, I know. It's me. I'm Jesse. Me, Ribble. I'm Jesse. I'm always Jesse. I hate it here. Oh, baby, a quintuple. A pentakill. Flora doesn't poop or fart. Yeah. He's a tired gobbo. Honestly, I kind of have my headache's kind of coming. Ooh. Little heads. Flora probably does need some food. It's been a bit. Yeah, I might leave. Be a little sneaking up, Flora. Creep up, so that way she can be very obvious that she's coming.
As you're already well aware of some of those reasons.
Stick.
Yes.
Have rest. Head.
All right. Get some good rest, dear. I'll be in there in a little while, all right?
Where is manuscript?
Oh, it's in my room, in the cabinet that I keep locked. You remember the password, yes? Just pop in there and you should be able to get in.
See you.
See you now.
See you too.
That's fine. She says good night, sweet dreams.
Me.
Hello, hello.
Me.
Doesn't pay for my house, bro. I don't think Court's gonna be able to go. Court's kind of fucked up. Let's get that big meat today. Let's get that big meat. Big meat. Big hungry Flora. Flora, big hungry today. Big meat. Fucking like ham. Damn, now she got a reason to belch. Fuck yeah. I gotta whack someone with this shit. Big ham. Don't talk to the Hammonders. Merchandise. The ham. Do 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 do. I wonder. Do any of the bookshelves in here actually have books? If I could leave like a little book. Be the manuscripts. So that way. I'm not gonna futz with it. Password. Flora grab thing. Flora take thing. Bring thing here. Boopity bepty. Respawn. Hello, Toonie. Hi, Toonie.
So
I'm leaving. I love you.
Oh, okay. Love you too. Good
Have a
night. Have
headache.
the rest of your night.
Have a good night. I hope
Oh,
you
yeah,
have
feel
fun.
better. Bye. Thank you.
Let's raid Lulu. Lulu always ends before me, so I never get to raid him. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, if not tomorrow, on Thursday.
Goodbye, Cabos.